I'm not even gonna start with the intro. It's Raider Rick. I'm not even gonna start with this intro. I'm just so fed up. 33-8. Are you serious, Raiders? You come off a good win against Miami, and you have a bye week. You know, most teams in the bye week. Yes, this is gonna include butthurt stuff. If you don't like people being butthurt or anything like that, leave. So salty, leave. So when people get bye weeks, you know they face their mistakes, they see the mistakes, and they need to get better. That is not what the Raiders have been doing. That is not what the Raiders have been doing. The Raiders have been slack. The Raiders just gave this game. I can't even talk because of how mad I am. They just literally gave this game away like it was nothing. Like nothing. They gave it away. And what better than Todd Downing and Ken Norton screwing this whole entire thing up? Our defense got burned by Brandon Cooks way too many times. Only 2 times, but 2 times by a touchdown and a 52-yard gain. You put someone that is a safety at a cornerback when they're playing man-to-man, and you expect him to do all the work at cornerback when he's definitely a safety. Our offense, let's just talk about the offense first. Seth Roberts. Let's start with the Seth Roberts. He dropped way too many passes. He dropped way too many. And you wonder why our receivers are bad. And you wonder why. Cook and Crabtree, maybe Cooper are the only ones that are doing good. Roberts is not the one doing good. He dropped way too many passes. In the second quarter, when the half was about to end, we were in field goal range. We were in scoring range. We had only 10 yards to get in the end zone. He ended up fumbling the ball. He ended up just letting go of the ball at near the 5-yard line. And of course, the Patriots recover. You don't do that at that position. Especially when you're down 14-0. Dropped way too many passes after that. Way too many. Did anybody even talk to Seth Roberts? Or did he just let him go on his own business and just let him suck? What a start to the second half for our defense. We gave up 3 passing touchdowns for 333 yards. Of course, Tom Brady was the good quarterback who passed for 3 touchdowns outside the U.S. And of course, it's against the Raiders. A 62-yard field goal, the longest in franchise history, against the Oakland Raiders. Mac was like the only person who actually wanted to win. Let me tell you the only people who actually wanted to win. Lynch had a good game on the run. Didn't do as good. Didn't get a touchdown. He did good. Marquette King didn't get really involved in the game after what his team only putting up 8 points. Marquette King was the only good player. Jared Cook did not really get much. If you would have passed to Jared Cook, if you would have passed to Jared Cook a lot more, we at least would have had a much better chance. We probably would have still been losing. We probably would have been down by less. But you don't pass to Cook. You don't pass to our best receiver. Instead, you just end up sucking. Lynch, Marquette King, Jared Cook, Amari Cooper. No. Cordero Patterson. Cordero Patterson, he's not really much of a good player, but he did pretty good. He did pretty good that game. catching a crucial catch that would set up the 8 points. He's just been kind of quiet. He's just been kind of quiet, but in reality with the Raiders, he's just pretty good. Cooper was out, and Patterson also caught the 2-point conversion. Cooper was the guy who caught the only touchdown in that game. The only touchdown. And then, obviously, Patterson went in. So, and, yeah, that's it. So, Lynch, Marshawn Lynch, Jared Cook, Cordero Patterson, Amari Cooper, Marcus King, and Derek Carr, and Jack Del Rio were the only people that actually wanted to win and wanted to play. But the rest of the players just let them down. And also Crabtree. Crabtree was also one of them. Crabtree, all the players I listed, including Crabtree, actually played their best and actually played really hard. Everyone else did not do good. You said not to have any penalties. There were penalties. Not to give up any. You had probably one of the worst defenses in the league. And you couldn't even get past them. You couldn't even get past them. You let Tom. We would have. Calm down. All this time, the one thing that would have let us win was to put pressure on Brady. We sure did put pressure on him, maybe a little bit. But other than that, we didn't even put pressure on him at all. Our defense kept slacking on Brady. Brady was just nothing. We got burned. We got burned by Brandon Cooks. 3 men, 2 men, maybe even 4 men are on him. And he still caught the ball. At the start of the second half, you guys got burned immediately. Did you even guys discuss what you did wrong in halftime? 33-8. The New England Poopyats won the game, and now our season's pretty much dead here. That means that the Raiders have to win 6, probably all of our games to make the playoffs, at least. Luckily, the Chiefs lost, and I think the Broncos lost. The Chargers had a huge win. All I'm saying is, make changes. Get an assistant offensive coordinator who's a veteran, who actually knows what to do. You guys had a whole week to do that, and we had a chance to fire Ken Norton Jr. last year. If the Raiders do not make any changes, at least get an assistant. Just fire Ken Norton at this point. Giving up all these points and yards, and you're not going to do anything about it. You just hear... You're not doing anything. Obviously, when you start to do bad, you want to make changes. You want to make some changes to improve your team. But the Raiders are just slacking off, just laying down, not doing anything. Get some assistants on your team. Let some of the players make some of the play calls. Let Derek Carr make some of the play calls. If he remembers some of the calls from last year that ended up doing really well, let him do that. Let the players do their own plays. Next week at Denver and Oakland, then the Giants, then the Chiefs, then the Cowboys, then the Eagles, and then the Chargers. What's up? It's me, Raider Rick, and this is my rant video about the Patriots and the Raiders. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. Peace out.